Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Saturday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches High School of the Dead. Oh boy. And she's gonna keep jingling, isn't she? Please ignore that. If she comes by, I'm gonna take the bell off, but quiet until the second I started. But yes, on the last episode of High School of the Dead, it was mostly fan service, and I did not like that all that much. But we did have some very, very good social commentary about what happens when a very centralized society gets completely cut off from the head down, and that was really, really fun. There's also lots and lots of titties. Gonna say I could have taken a leave in it. But that's just how it be, I guess. In this episode, I assume they're gonna have to do something about the zombies massing at the gates because all of their dumb, horny shit has attracted zombies. But it looked like there was like a big wrought iron fence around the place, so maybe this just isn't an issue. They're just gonna go out there with a pointy stick. But let's see, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Ah! Complete and total societal breakdown. Perfect. I mean, I guess the power's out because the AC looks like it's not working. Holy shit. Yeah, so like there's gonna be like... It's like those zombies are on the fence, like... Like that's gonna be... Oh boy! Where did he get that? Country girls make do. Yeah, so they've got this big wrought iron fence. This is a very defensible position for them. Honestly, it's barely been any time whatsoever, and they've kind of got like onto the next stage. Because with the zombie apocalypse, once you get to a certain level of fortification, zombies stop being the problem. Well, like they're a problem, but they're not the problem. The problem becomes people, because while the majority of human beings are assholes, once you get far enough into the apocalypse that there is nothing like old world left, people have to forage for shit. I mean like real actual forage. Like fucking, there's no power, the shops are gone, there's no electricity, there's nothing. Like, if people get absolutely desperate enough, they might try and knock over existing settlements. Probably would be a very, very rare occurrence, but it's something you have to worry about. Because like a majority of human beings, not assholes. But desperate people get desperate enough, which is possible. They might do something stupid. And right now, like, they're kind of in that situation. Like, they've still got electricity and running water, so they don't have to worry about going outside. You are dead now, sir. You moron. Oh, boy. And more will come, you dipshit. So you wanna make sure that you don't get seen by the living and you don't get heard by the dead. Yeah, so I mean, hey, honestly, these pro tags of ours, they're doing pretty well for themselves. Her saying that while dressed like that is a bit of a tonal dissonance right there, my dude. Holy shit. Damn, that's fucking cold, man. Holy shit. Oh, looks like they're doing well enough for themselves. Another raw. Close the gate, you. Okay. Holy shit. I was about to lose my. It looked like he was about to just run for it. Yeah, my dude, that's not gonna work. These people live in a fucking walled-in building. You making noise is not helping your case, my dude. Holy fuck. Please tell me there's a gun on the other side of that door. Close enough! Fuck that man, he deserved it. They've got an entire extended fucking family in there. Yeah, no. Okay, go for the head. Go for the head. We don't know if this is Walking Dead rules. You have a fucking zombie. If this is Walking Dead rules, you have a zombie in your perimeter. Wait, why don't... Oh my god, he didn't... Why was that gate not locked? I just realized. Oh my god. They have the perfect building for zombie survival and They have the perfect zombie survival building and they forgot to lock the front fucking gate. The people in that house deserve to die. Holy shit. And now this crying child is going to call more zombies. Keep making noise and that'll fucking happen. Well, rip that kid. But she's in the opening, so I assume our protagonist is going to... They are so lucky they have a wrought iron gate. Oh, sorry, wrought iron fence, even. Congratulations. Congratulations, Serrano. Fuck me. Probably better than any chef. Fuck off. Fuck off with that. No. Why is the dog... Okay, what the dog do, though? Joke's on you, he's a lolicon! That's a joke, lad. Like, that's actually a joke. I'm not... Sai just got done playing Ultra Despair Girls, and yeah, I've been hearing nothing but shit about Haiji for the last, like, 24 hours. So that's great. Alright, Saeko, let's go out, save the girl. Fucking, you gotta... No, don't bother putting any pants on. The zombies will get him. Let's go. Okay, good. I was gonna say, is she actually about to go? Oh my god. Did they have extra... Did they find extra bullets for that revolver in the gun cabinet? I would hope so, but... Okay, so the fence... Oh, that's so fucking cool! So... If they open that gate and then close it the second he goes through, that is incredibly... Okay, they opened that a little too early, but at least the zombies are slow, so... Close it! Close it right the fuck now! Stop looking, you idiots! Oh my god. Yeah, so they've got the perfectly defendable spot. They've got a they've got an easily choked entrance. It's got what appears to be a lockable gate. The gate appears to be made out of metal, which useful as always. And they've got that big wrought iron fence. So yeah. Well, congrats, idiot. You fucked up. And Hirano doesn't have a firing line because that little Oh, no, he does. Okay, I was gonna say. It looked like they were behind the wall but I guess I didn't realize how tall the building was. So yeah, so that must mean that there is, like, plenty of space between the apartment and the actual exit. That's... Alright then. Okay then. I'm amazed these zombies took so long to fucking eat her. Because she's just been sitting there screaming for the last 5 minutes. Kick that bitch in the mouth. Yeah, I'm not linking to this episode either, holy shit. Hi, Susan, there's nothing lewd on the screen, it's just me seeing it and going, what the fuck? Haha, time for gun. And sure hope that was every zombie. Well, there goes your cover fire. No, you dumb bitch! Stay! No! No! That place is. Oh, you morons. Oh my god. These people are stupid. Holy shit, these people are stupid. Is it just me or their tits getting jigglier every fucking frame? Like this, that is the most. That is the second. That's the second most defensible location that we've seen so far. The first one being the place they're in right now, and even then, the people living there aren't doing it properly. It's got. It's got food. It's got like electricity has not gone down yet. Like, it's defensible. That is a fucking golden opportunity of a fucking of a holdout. Oh my god, dude. No, it kind of was. He was kind of a dipshit. Oh my god. Oh my actual fucking god, dude. Oh my. He died as he lived, being an insufferable piece of shit. I mean, I get why he was doing it, right? I understand, right? And I'm sure from his perspective it made sense as the thing to do. But at the same time, from a completely objective moral objectionist standpoint, um, yeah, no, dude was gonna get like how many people were in there? Like 8 people killed. Dude was gonna get 8 people killed instead of 2. Fuck me. So now the fence is locked. And that's the good thing about humans. Humans are able to climb. I mean, if he jumps the fence and just goes from like it looks like all of those buildings have. It looks like all of those buildings have fences. Yeah. Okay. Cool. He's okay. So they can grab. Okay. Oh, that fucking cat. That is very much a cat thing to do. My man's just taking a little nap. That bitch is not gonna be able to drive that Humvee. My man! My man's just going Rambo. They did. I didn't draw first blood. They did. On today's episode, the writer's barely disguised fetish. Okay, well, back to the zombies. Okay, here we go. Clearly, my man has never played Dead Rising. Could she not have put anything on? What, did they burn their clothes when they were done with them? Jesus. Oh my god. Like, they couldn't have got dressed, no? If they die and get zombified, that is gonna be what they look like for the rest of eternity. She really needs to get her hands on a real sword. What is it? Man, it's nice to see that nice to see that in Japan, buckshot is just. Yeah, what is it with the Japanese and German as a language? My man is having the day of his fucking life. Holy shit. Like, thinking this from Hirano's perspective, went from being the bullied nerd to having access to all the firearms you could ever fucking use. Surrounded by tits and ass. And shooting zombies while half naked women cluster around him. Holy shit. Today it's the straight boys day. Fuck me. Ugh. Uh. Can they put some clothes on though? I would appreciate if they just did that. That's annoying. Okay, so if they're actually abandoning that place, they are morons. Like, yes, the zombies are aware of them now, but here's the thing. They have basically impenetrable defenses. It's raised off the ground, so zombies can't accidentally spill in. But the only issue would be growing food, but there might be a garden out back. We don't know. And even if there ain't, that goes into the second part. They probably have maybe a week, maybe two before the power and the electricity and water go out. So if they were smart, they could, start figuring out what's non-perishable and what they need to eat immediately. Don't stop. Go to jail. Well. And they didn't go back for clothes. The women are just going to be absolutely mostly naked for the rest of this, aren't they? I mean, like, apparently they brought their clothes with them in the Humvee, they just didn't put them on. Okay, fair enough. God damn it, Daisuke Sato. Why the fuck are you so horny? Jesus. Okay, so... Okay, so like I was saying. So, yeah, so that apartment is, like, even with the... Okay, if the dead are completely aware of their presence, right? Getting back into the apartment is definitely the best choice right now, because they can close up the gate, they can lock it. These undead have not shown any propensity for enhanced strength. Like a lot of the issues with zombies is you need to determine what their strength level is, because there's two ways that it can be interpreted by authors. And I mean, seeing as we don't have zombies in real life, we have to go by what authors interpret. And there's two things: either the zombies are about as strong as the average human and maintain like maybe a little less strength than what they were in life, because decay, and the strength of the zombie comes from numbers. Or in smaller scale zombie things, yeah, the zombies, because they're dead and they're going off pure primal hunting instincts, they are stronger than a human because their brain does not have the anti-damage limiter that most of us do. Now, there is value to that interpretation, and it does work as a narrative device, but I am of the opinion that that is not a thing that would happen. Like, I don't know, because already if you're dead, you're not making ATP, which means your muscles are basically running off whatever they had left in them when you died. And if the body is somehow reanimated to the point where it is making more ATP, that means biological functions are working. And if the zombies are running without those limiters for extended points in time, they will basically be unable to move within a few days. So, yeah, muscle fatigue would kill zombies, which is fucking weird to think about. So, yeah, if we assume that these zombies are running off of maybe off of human strength, maybe a little less, and their muscles are still producing ATP somehow, probably because of the virus, then yeah, their strength comes from numbers, which means they would not be able to knock down that massive fucking metal fence. If it was a chain link fence or wood, yes. Metal, no. The gate might be a weak point and might need to be like reinforced, but that's doable. That is probably very, very doable, because if that's an apartment building, which it appears to be, then there are likely other apartments they could hit. They'd probably need to clear them because they'd have zombies in them unless everyone was out. But seeing as we're in the middle of a school day, I would probably assume that most people have either evacuated or did not get home in time. So, barricading the gate should be doable. And as for the rest of the zombies, you could lure them to the fence, and then as they're trying to reach through the fence, like, you've got that big fucking stick that Ray brought. Just like The Walking Dead, ironically, did this rather well when they were at the prison with the chain link fence. So they started noticing while they were at the prison that the chain link fence that they had was being slowly worn down by walkers, because walkers would come up to the gate, to the fence, they would see all the people inside, and they go, and they would try and push into the fence, but they couldn't do it. But because the walkers have like no fatigue at all, and they will just continue following a noise until they hit something, they're just continually walking into it. And then more walkers would see that, and they would come, and they could do the same thing, and they would just go and go and go and go until eventually the fence started to bow in, and they lost the first perimeter fence. So for the second perimeter fence, they shored it up with wood, and they would have someone go out every day and just with a long pointy stick through the wall. And that solved the issue. And you would probably need to send people out to retrieve the bodies and, move them out the way. But, I mean, better than nothing. But here they have the additional bonus of a fence that will not cave in from just people walking into it, and they're elevated off the ground, so there's no way for the zombies to really go. So it works both ways. So them abandoning the thing, well, it does work for a narrative thing. Like, okay, we're bored here, let's move on. They just gave up the perfect home base, and I do not understand that as a concept. Oh boy, but I've broke my rule again. I said that I would start with positives first, didn't I? I said that was what I was going to try and do. But I just really needed to talk about that because like, in a zombie scenario, I'll get to the actual review after this bit, alright? Like, right now, this is me talking about zombie narratives and what I like about them. So, in a zombie narrative, like, you've got two goals as a survivor, right? Your goal is to locate people you care about, because humans are societal animals, and that is what we're going to do. In the event of a crisis, we're going to look for our tribe. And our tribe could be whatever. It could be a friend group, it could be family, it could be a girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, whatever. It could even be your fucking bowling team. Like, depending on what's going on, right? So locate the tribe and find a place to hole up. And the better place you can find to hole up determines your ability to survive as a group. Because the larger your group, the more dangerous it is, ironically, because while you do have more eyes to keep an eye on zombies, you also make more noise by default. So they have a decently sized group right now, and they had the perfect base from the get-go. I would have actually honestly liked this show a lot if it had stayed in that apartment and then had, like, the episodes be like, they have the home base, they go out on little excursions, right? I don't know, like, that's kind of like the zombie stuff I like. It's like, we're survivors, we're gonna find the base. Okay, we found the base. We need to get the base ready. Okay, we got the base ready. Okay, we need to go scavenge for food and get what the fuck we can before things start to expire and power starts to go out. We need to go. Go to the fucking Home Depot and get some fucking tomato seeds. There's a garden out back. We gotta figure this shit out. Like, I like that a lot. It seems like this show is more going for the short-term survival as its plot, but these are high schoolers. High schoolers are not exactly known for long-term thinking. So that's how it be, I guess. But as for this episode itself, though, now we're actually getting into the review, I promise. Stuff I liked. So, our boy Tadashi, whatever his name is, I do like how he's kind of coming into himself as a leader. Like, it's really, really cool. Like, to compare and contrast, like with, like, say, Rick Grimes. So, like, Tadashi started off as not really being too confident with himself, not really being too capable, and he's, over the last, like, 7 episodes, he's really, really started growing into a leader. Saeko is still filling that role a little more than he is, but it feels more like she doesn't really want to be the leader, and she's kind of trying to, like, groom him into being one, because he has good instincts on it, it looks like. Like, he's not letting anyone get left behind, which is, despite what the fucking zombie movies tell you, and what, that is what you want to do. Like, if there's a member, like, he's doing it with, like, a little girl is a bit, like, she wasn't part of the group, so, but it does show that he has empathy, and empathy is really important for a leader. And like, I think I mentioned this in the first episode, but yeah, in a zombie apocalypse, you don't want to leave anyone behind until they become unsavable. So if they start freaking out and they're screaming and they're like, "No!" and they refuse to move, then you can abandon them. And you can feel secure in that because they had basically given up on helping themselves, and you cannot help someone who does not want to help themselves. That's just how it works. And that's something that a leader needs to learn to identify. It's like, okay, is this person capable of continuing? If not, are we able to help them with the supplies we have without putting more lives in danger? If no, then you gotta leave them behind, and if they survive, then hey, that's good. Maybe you'll meet up again, and hopefully they'll understand, but more likely than not, if you make that decision and you're correct, they're going to fucking die, and the next time you'll see them is as a fucking shambler. But there you go. But yeah, so and that is something that Tadashi is getting. I feel like he's gonna get pretty good at. But it's a shonen, so hey. Or not shonen. It's probably more of a. No, fuck. What is this? Like, what's the thing? What's a shonen but for adults? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's got the same sort of plot structure. It's just there's more titties in it. But yeah. So like compare and contrast that with like Rick Grimes. And the only reason I'm bringing The Walking Dead is because I already did, and also that more people know that. Like, Rick Grimes is a fucking sociopath. Like, and that is explicit in the fucking show. That man is a fucking sociopath. Like, he... by the last time I watched, he was more than willing to just pop whoever the fuck in his group was being a problem. When being a leader in this situation means you need conflict resolution. What, a cop doesn't know how to de-escalate? And Tadashi's a lot better at that. Like, he's growing, he's got empathy, he's not losing his shit, he's making judgment calls. While I don't agree with every judgment call he makes, he's making them, and the only way to get better at those is to make them and survive. So, yeah. So I really like that progression. Hirano is really coming into his own. I like him a big lot. Just the way that he's gone from nerd with a nail gun to stone cold badass without losing what made him him. I really like that. Like, you know, it's kind of like his true self is coming to the surface. You know, like, I don't know. I like that quite a bit. The girls themselves are not really getting all too much. Saeko is probably the best. Rei is... I don't know. I mean, I guess Rei got her development last episode. And, Takagi... if she's the one that made the snap decision to abandon the apartment, then I guess she's just making more dipshit fucking, like, plans that aren't really good. So... yeah, I don't know what her deal is, but she's being a dipshit. I'm not a big fan. Overall, I'd say I like this episode. Like, I mean, you've got the same fan service bullshit that I don't like, and I do disagree with their decision to leave the apartment. But overall, I think I like it. Things I really... oh, fuck, nothing I like. I like... okay, so I did make fun of the dad from, like, a moral objectivist standpoint, but I do appreciate that we are seeing people in this world getting desperate, and seeing him as a vehicle for that. Like, he's so, like fucking narrowed in on saving his daughter that anyone who does not also save his daughter is basically worthy of being murdered by fucking zombies. While that is wrong and that is awful, it's kind of sweet in a way, and it does show that humans, we are weird social animals, because we will, like, in order to protect our tribe, we will completely fuck over another tribe. Like he realized that he was dead. When he was knocking on their door and they're telling him to fuck off, like, he's like, okay, then I guess I smashed this door down. And they must know that he must have known that sound attracts zombies, and busting down a door would do it. And he must have known that they would have fucking ended his life, like, if he did that. But, like, whether he was doing it consciously or not, he had the thing of, well, if my tribe goes down, yours does too. Fuck you. You know, and that was, like, the ultimatum. Like, you know, either they both die, or they let him in. And that's just a really weird thing about humanity that I honestly don't like that much. Because, like I said, most humans are good people, but when put in times of desperation where the existence of your tribe is in jeopardy, and it's like, no, if we don't get help from this other tribe, we're going to fucking die. Like effort will be put in to make sure the other tribe goes down with you, which is fucking weird because it keeps happening. Like that's a thing that just happens, and it happens no matter what fucking culture you're in. So I do not know where that fucking originates in the human psyche, but what the fuck. But yeah, overall, I like this episode. Most of the issues I have are, like, entirely with just all the fan service and tits everywhere, but I've just got to accept that that's the subgenre I've got myself into right now. Social commentaries and psychology of an apocalypse with added tits. Tiny loves this show. Tiny Goblin, one of my friends. And she loves it for the exact opposite reason that I do. She loves it for the fan service and the tits and never noticed the social commentary. And I'm like, well, wow, Tiny. Is that what it's like to not be Ace? Wow, shit. I'm kidding. She's great. Tiny's great. Streams late as fuck though. But speaking of streams, I'm gonna leave this here. So let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I forgot to talk about, which is entirely possible. Oh boy. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, submit, to tell your friends, hit the share button down below. And if you want more content from me, you can always support... if you want more content from me, I do try and post anime every single day at around noon, and I also try and live stream every single day. Saturdays are a toss-up for me, but I do plan on streaming on the day this goes up. I'm going to be playing Psychonauts 2. If I don't play it on Saturday, I'm going to be playing it on Sunday, but I'm aiming for Saturday. It's probably going to be like either 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock, one of the two. I'm aiming for 1 because I have stuff I want to do. And hopefully I will see you there. So if you're watching this the moment it came out, we're already going or about to start going in like 20 minutes. So, hopefully I will see you there. Oh, boy. And everybody, so remember to like, comment, subscribe. Blah, blah, blah. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do that, or in Streamlabs. And I will see you in the next one. And most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you a